What is your advice really for coping with physical and emotional loneliness? So it's not just, yeah, so what is your advice for coping with physical and emotional loneliness?
Right. Loneliness. Well, the Bible says in Genesis 2:28, is that it's not good for a man to be alone, so I'll make him a helpmeet. So really, marriage is supposed to answer the question of loneliness. But if you remember, in Before You Jump book, I talked about the difference between being lonely and being alone. You know, being alone means you don't have anybody around you. But being lonely is a state of mind where you can be in a crowd and still be lonely. So there are a lot of married people who are very lonely in their marriage, because they don't have companionship in the marriage. And there are a lot of single people who are never lonely. They may be alone, but they are not lonely because they have companionship. So we must make that distinction between the two. So if you're talking about how to deal with loneliness, well, in marriage, if there is a problem of loneliness because one partner is absent emotionally or absent in terms of companionship, it has to be brought to the attention of that partner. Because you cannot, in a marriage, what makes marriage difficult is that the fact that you have two people who think independently, who think differently. So that has to be brought up. Sometimes it can be brought up through counseling, so because you can easily be there and not realize that the way you're behaving is making the partner lonely. So it has to be brought to the attention of the person. In the area of being single, I think that thing called loneliness has forced a lot of people into wrong partnership, wrong relationship, because they don't want to feel that loneliness. But I would say that you have to learn how to enjoy your own company.
Absolutely.
As a single person and as a married person, or else marriage will be very difficult for you, because you have to fall in love with you first. You have to like your own company first before you can enjoy some. I don't know whether you want to say something.